When ordinary people see somebody doing something they think of as extraordinary, they do not immediately think that they could do it too if they wanted to. Instead, they think of the reasons why they can't. The entrepreneur sees the same thing and automatically credits himself with the ability to use the example as a start point, or as a whole example he can use if he chooses. Long ago, I realized that good ideas are a dime a dozen. Getting off your ass and executing is where the money is. Almost any business will do. People tell you to follow your passion, do something you enjoy, and the money will follow. It's better to find industries and businesses with good cash flow, a reasonable barrier to entry, and if you want to sell, buyers in the market. Yet, my first statement stands. Almost any business will do. Almost any business can be made valuable and saleable. I grew up poor. Dirt poor. Like no running water or flushable toilets poor. Single mom who worked 2 jobs. I skipped a lot of school and flunked out of college. No silver spoons here, but no complaints. Mom, God rest her soul, gave us everything we needed. Although it may have come from goodwill or second hand, it was good enough. I screwed around a lot when I was younger, chasing women, drinking beer, waiting tables, and I even had a failed Hollywood acting career. Just having a good time. In my late 20s, I started realizing that LA sucks, and really sucks if you aren't rich and famous. Time for a change. I loaded up my 1980s Bronco with everything I owned. I'd bought the vehicle at a buy here, pay here place in Torrance, using a fax machine as a down payment. Driving an old car for the first time through the California desert on the way to Texas wasn't the smartest choice I've ever made. My hands white-knuckled the steering wheel as the temperature gauge rose, steadily, from F to O to R, and stopped just short of D. Ford. Sunset mercifully came, and the needle fell. Crisis averted. As night came, I needed to sleep. I didn't have enough money for a hotel, so I found a well-lit parking lot, parked on a hill in case the car wouldn't start, and slept in the front seat. Morning came, and I turned the key to start the car. Of course, the battery was dead. Luckily, I rolled down the hill. The Bronco lurched as I pop-started it using the clutch, and the engine roared to life. Off to my friend's house. While I pondered my life choices as I prayed to make it the last few hundred miles, I realized I was tired of being broke, and it was time to grow up and make some money. In the distance, I could see my friend's place, and while I am not particularly religious, I did thank God. The final turn lay ahead. The truck died as I rolled down the road. I popped the clutch. Nothing. God has a sense of humor. The Bronco coasted the last 100 yards. Left turn, another left, and into a parking space. Barely made it. Blew the timing chain. Broke and unemployed, I did what I did best. Drank beer and chased girls.